students. In this video, we will review questions number 83 through 87 of the 2024 SHSAT Practice Exam, Form B. Grab a notebook and pencil, and let's get started. Number 83, the box plot below represents a set of data. What is the interquartile range of the set of data? Remember, the interquartile range is the third quartile minus the first quartile. The number right here is always our third quartile. That is the vertical line to the right of the box. And the number right over here is going to be our first quartile. That is the vertical line to the left of the box. So our third quartile is 27, and our first quartile is 6. So 27 minus 6 is 21. Our interquartile range is 21. So the correct answer is choice C. Number 84, n equals the set of consecutive integers from 6 up to 22. Set L not shown is a list of 25 consecutive integers. The median of the integers in set n above is equal to the least integer in set L. What is the median of the integers in set L? Let's start by finding the median of the integers in set n. I will write out all of the numbers. There are 17 numbers in set n. Therefore, the median is going to be the 9th number. We will have 8 numbers and 8 numbers on each side, and the number right in the middle is going to be the median. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 9th number right here is going to be the median. We'll have another 8 numbers to the right of the number 14. A faster way to determine the number of integers in this data set would be to do 22 minus 6, which is 16, and then we would go ahead and add 1. Because typically when you count, you always skip that first number, so we want to add that number right back in. So if you're pretty good at that, you can go ahead and just subtract the biggest number minus the smallest number and then add 1 for that initial number that you left out. That way you can quickly determine that there are 17 numbers in the data set, and then you'll have 8 numbers to the left, 8 numbers to the right, and then the number right in the middle is going to be the median. So set L is a list of 25 consecutive integers. The median of the integers in set n above is equal to the least integer in set L. So basically set L is starting off at 14. This is where set L starts. What is the median of the integers in set L? If there are 25 numbers, where will set L end? Let's write out the numbers in set L, starting with the number 14. So we have the numbers here in set L. Since there are 25 numbers in total, we know that the 13th number is going to be the median. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The 13th number for set L is going to be 26. So F is the correct answer. Number 85, the sum of the numbers x, y, and z is 40. The ratio of x to y is 1 to 2, and the ratio of y to z is 2 to 5. What is the value of y? So our equation is x plus y plus z equals 40, and we want to solve for y. So ideally, we want to rewrite x and z in terms of y. Our first ratio tells us that x to y, or x over y, equals 1/2. We can go ahead and cross multiply. We will have 2x equals y, and our goal is to express x in terms of y. So I will go ahead and divide both sides by 2. So x equals y over 2. The second ratio lets us know that y to z equals 2 over 5. Again, we can go ahead and cross multiply. So we have 2z equals 5y, and now we can divide both sides of this equation by 2. So z equals 5y over 2. Let's substitute these two equations into our ultimate equation over here so that we can have one equation with one unknown variable. Since x equals y over 2, we can write that over here. We're going to add y, and then z equals 5y over 2, which is equal to 40. It might be easier to express y as 2 over 2y. 2 over 2 is still equal to 1, so we haven't changed the value. It's just that now each of the terms have a coefficient that's expressed as a fraction with the same denominator. When we add 1/2 plus 2/2 plus 5/2, we get 8/2. So 8 over 2y equals 40, which is 4y equals to 40. When we divide both sides by 4, we have y equals 10. So D is the correct answer. Let's do a quick review of how we solved this problem. We started off by setting up an equation to represent the sum, which is x plus y plus z is 40. We then wrote down the equivalent ratios, and we solved for x in terms of y, and then we solved for z in terms of y. The ultimate goal here was to have one equation with one unknown variable. So we were able to replace x with y over 2 and z with 5y over 2. After combining like terms, we were able to solve for y, and D was our final answer. Number 86. Which number could be the sum of 4 consecutive integers? 4 consecutive integers would be written as x plus x plus 1 plus x plus 2 plus x plus 3. Let's combine. X plus x plus x plus x is 4x, and 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. If you take a look at the expression 4x plus 6, we can kind of rewrite it as 4x plus 4 plus 2. This means that there's going to be a portion of the expression that is divisible by 4. That means 4 times x plus 1, and then you would still have to add 2 to that final number. In other words, the expression is not divisible by 4. It's going to be a number divisible by 4 plus 2. If you look at all of these answer choices, -12, -8, and -4 are all divisible by 4. So those are definitely incorrect. But -10 is 2 away from a number that is divisible by 4. So F is the correct answer. If it helps, you can go ahead and actually work with actual numbers to see which ones are going to add up to -4 or -8 or -12 or -10. It might take a little bit longer, but if you prefer that strategy, you can implement that as well. Number 87. We have a table here, and it's labeled the price of a used video game at various stores. We have different prices, and we have the number of stores that have that specific price point. The table above shows the price of a certain used video game at 12 different stores. What is the median price of this video game? So let's write out our data set. So we have all 12 data points written out here. Since there are 12 data points in total, to find the median, we need to look at the 6th and 7th number and find the average. Let me show you what that means. We're going to work our way to the middle. Remember, the median is the middle number. So I will cross off the first and the last number. We'll cross off these two. We will cross off these two. We will cross off these two. We will cross off these two. And we are left with the 6th and the 7th number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th and 7th number. So we will add these two numbers and divide by 2. So we have 1199 plus 1199 divided by 2. Of course, that's going to equal to 1199. So the median of the data set is 1199. So C is the correct answer. Now, technically, you did not have to write out the numbers to get the answer. If we have 12 points in the data set, we know that right in the middle is going to be 6 and 7. So you just need to count from the beginning or the end to find the number that's in the 6th and 7th position. So right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th and 7th number is going to be these two numbers right here, 1199. Top, we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th and 7th numbers would be right here. So you should be able to just use the table and your reasoning skills to arrive at the answer that the two middle numbers is 1199 and 1199, and then your goal is to find the average of those two middle numbers. 1199 plus 1199 divided by 2 is going to still give us 1199. If you learned something in this video, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.